Hello Goosebumps fans, Mr. Goosebumps Fan 2000 here, and welcome to another Goosebumps Haul video. Man, when was the last time I do a Goosebumps Haul video on this YouTube channel? Last month? Well, in that case, I'm gonna do it again this month. I found some Goosebumps stuff from late October to this week, and I'm really excited to show you what I got. So yeah, and let's get started. Before we get into the Goosebumps stuff, I thought I'd like to show you three things first. They are not Goosebumps, but they're just different stuff, and I'll show you right now. Alright, so first we have is Gremlins, the special edition. Here's the front, the side, and the back. And there's the disc. Now, the reason I picked this up was because this movie was my childhood favorite. First time I watched this movie was on VHS. I don't have the DVD version of this until now. I love this movie so much. Same thing for the other movie, which we'll get to in a moment. If any of you haven't seen Gremlins, then I would recommend you watch this movie. This is a great one. Alright, next is Gremlins 2, the new batch. Here's the front, the side, and the back. And there's the disc. Now, I didn't know they made a Gremlins sequel until the time when Gremlins 3 was announced. When I first heard about that, I thought, what? Gremlins 3? And that's when I found out that they actually made Gremlins 2. Then I thought, what? I didn't know they made a sequel. I haven't watched this movie. I probably will, probably around Christmas time or something. And then this movie, this one is also my childhood favorite, The Goonies. Here's the front, the side, and the back. This movie I also watched on VHS as a kid. Again, I don't have the DVD version until now. If any of you have never seen The Goonies, well, I recommend you watch this movie. This movie is awesome. Now, I've seen copies of this DVD without the Warner Brothers logo on the top, but I never seen some copies of this DVD with the Warner Brothers logo on the top. When I saw this DVD with the Warner Brothers logo on the top, I thought, that's cool. And, wait, what is that? Oh, there's the Warner Brothers logo right there too. Huh, okay. I didn't realize that until now. So yeah. Now, fun fact about these three movies is that they were actually executive produced by Steven Spielberg. If you don't know who that is, he's a filmmaker, and he's also the director of a movie called E.T., which I also watched, and I have the movie right now. Yeah, it's pretty cool to have three movies that were executive produced by Steven Spielberg. So yeah, and now into the Goosebumps stuff. Alright, next are the Goosebumps Retro Tins. First we have is the Goosebumps 2015 Retro Tin and the Goosebumps 25th Anniversary Retro Tin. The books from the 2015 tin includes The Haunted Mask, Night of the Living Dummy, One Day at Horrorland, Say Cheese and Die, and Welcome to Dead House. And the books in this tin includes Why I'm Afraid of Bees, The Beast from the East, A Night in Terror Tower, Legend of the Lost Legend, and Monster Blood. Now, you probably already seen these two in my Goosebumps collection video, but however, there is a reason why I buy these two again. I bought these two from Barnes & Noble, by the way. The reason why I buy these two again was because I've decided I wanted to put the Retro Tin Goosebumps books in the shelf, just like I did to the books from the Goosebumps 2020 Retro Tin. The books are in the shelf right now, which I'll show you in just a second, but however, they still have the Goosebumps stickers and these really cool Goosebumps inserts with the book's advertising in it. Same thing for this one. See that? Yep, again, the books are on the shelf, which I'll show you right now. Alright, here are the Retro Tin reprints, right here. They're on top of the 2003 reprints, and they're right next to the Target Edition reprints. It looks pretty cool to see all of that on the shelf. And here are the sealed Retro Tins, and they still have the Goosebumps stickers on them, which is pretty cool. Alright, now for the Goosebumps stuff right here. Alright, now these 5 books here, I already have them, but the copies that I had before were not the greatest condition. And then I found these, so I decided to buy them to replace the other copies. Alright, first is the Target Edition of Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes, the 2003 reprint of The Headless Ghost, original print of Night of the Living Dummy 2, original print of The Beast from the East, and Horrors of the Haunted Museum, which is a twist of plot book by R.L. Stine. Here's what my copies of the 5 books looks like. This one here, as you can see, yeah, I think this is the worst condition of all. Just look at that. But now that I've finally got a better copy of this book, then that means I can finally get rid of this copy since I have this over a year now. And here's what my copy of The Headless Ghost looks like. As you can see, there's a creases on the front, and there's some lines on the pages. I think it's because they're bent. Yeah. And here's what my copy of Night of the Living Dummy 2 looks like. Let's just say, not the greatest condition. This one here, this one is like brand new condition. It looks like it never been read or touched before. This is a great condition besides the crease on the back, but whatever. And also I'd like to point out, this one is in first edition because it says coming soon on the back. And also because it has the what gives you Goosebumps winner thing on the inside. And also, it's first printing. There's the number 1 on the copyright page. And the next two, not much to say, but I'll show you what the conditions are. So yeah. Alright, and now for the Goosebumps stuff that I don't have in my collection. Yes, I don't have these as well. We'll get to these in the end. Alright, here we have The Time We Ran Away and Other Short Stories. Now this book here, this is like the thinnest book ever, which makes sense because this book includes all short stories. And after all, it says, "and other short stories" in the title. Now, if you're wondering, what does this book have to do with Goosebumps? Well, I'll show you. Well, first off, at the bottom, you can see there are the names of the authors. And right there, there's R.L. Stine's name. And this book includes a short story called Don't Open the Monster Blood, a Goosebumps story by R.L. Stine. Yep, R.L. Stine wrote this Goosebumps short story, and I think it's only about like 3 or 4 pages. Either way, it's really cool to find a book like this that had a Goosebumps story in it. Now this one you cannot find in any store unless at a book fair. According to the back, it says, Scholastic Book Club Special. This edition is available for distribution only through the school market. So yeah, this book here is a Scholastic Book Club edition book. If you want to get this book, well you can, because now you can get this on Amazon. If you can't find it, well, that's no problem. The Amazon link for this will be in the description below. Like I said, it's really cool to find a book that has a Goosebumps story in it. So yeah. Now this next one, I'm super excited to find. I've been looking for this forever, and now I finally found it. Here is Night of the Living Dummy 2. But this is the Target edition. This one here is the one that I don't have, and I've been looking for this for a very long time. This is the one that was missing from the Goosebumps Target edition books. I don't have this one until now. This one here is extremely rare, and this is one of the hardest ones to find. This book is in great condition besides a few scribbles on the front. I don't know if you guys can see it, but here they are. But I don't have this, so I picked it up. So now that I finally found this book, then that means the Goosebumps Target editions are complete. I finally have all 5 of them. I think the Goosebumps Target editions are rare nowadays. They're pretty hard to find as well, so yeah. Next is the Goosebumps Sounds of Halloween CD. Now, I guess you could say this is my second Goosebumps CD. The first CD I have in my collection is the Goosebumps Phantom of the Auditorium soundtrack, which is a CD based on the Phantom of the Auditorium musical. Here's the front, the side, and the back. And there's the list of songs, which I'm not going to read because that's going to take too long. But you can pause the video if you want to take a look at the list. Yeah, it's really cool to have this in my collection. Alright, next is the Goosebumps Triple Feature 3 DVD set. This one comes with A Night in Terror Tower, Monster Blood, and One Day at Horrorland. There's the front, the side, and the back. Honestly, the Goosebumps DVD packs are really cool to collect, and I will have to say they're my favorite Goosebumps items in my collection. So I'll probably do a favorite Goosebumps items in my collection short about the DVDs sometime in the future, so yeah. So there's that, and next is the Goosebumps Slappy World box set. Now this one here, I've seen this many times before, but I don't own this until now. I think the Goosebumps box sets are really cool, and they're also my favorite items in my collection. As you can see on this box set, includes all pictures of Slappy. There's Slappy all over the place. The books on this box set include Slappy Birthday to You, Attack of the Jack, I Am Slappy's Evil Twin, Please Don't Feed the Weirdo, and Escape from Shutter Mansion. So yeah, it's really cool to find a Goosebumps box set at half-price books. And finally, the Goosebumps Funko Pops. Now, in my last video, when I showed you the Bad Hair Day Funko Pop, I mentioned that I tried to find the other Goosebumps Funko Pops at Barnes & Noble, but I couldn't find them. And that's because they don't have them. This is the only Goosebumps Funko Pop they have, and they have like 5 of these. So I couldn't find the missing Goosebumps Funko Pops until earlier this month, I finally found them. I don't have all the Pops until now. Here's the Slappy Funko Pop, the Masked Mutant Funko Pop, the Werewolf Funko Pop, and the Haunted Mask Funko Pop. Apparently, they made 2 versions of the Haunted Mask Funko Pops. This one here is the normal version, and this one is the black light version. I'm not sure why they made 2 Haunted Mask Funko Pops. I'm guessing they just want to do something special for the fans. And they did. They made 2 special Goosebumps Funko Pops. This one here is the Barnes & Noble exclusive, and this one is only available online. I think you'll have to get this online at this point because I don't think you can find this at any store, like Barnes & Noble, for example. So if you want to get this, you have to get it online. Which leads to my next point. So if you want to get the Goosebumps Funko Pops, then you can. Better yet, you don't have to go to Barnes & Noble to get them, because now you can get these on Amazon. I'm not joking, they're on Amazon. Just go to Amazon.com and search Goosebumps Funko Pops. So now that I've finally got the missing Goosebumps Funko Pops, then that means the Goosebumps Funko Pops are complete. And that's it. Alright, and that's it for this Goosebumps haul video. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, then please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.